Hey, welcome back to Great Day Live here at Northeast Christian Church on Brownsville Road. I've got Tyler McKenzie with me, the lead pastor here at Northeast Christian, and we've been having a conversation about the overall mission of the church and the Love the Ville movement. But, you know, now that we're going to start diving into the show, we're talking about food insecurities across our community, and I kind of mentioned to you that it was something like the depths of it really surprised me as to what it is here in our area. One of the big partnerships, or one of the long-standing partnerships that you guys have had, is with Dare to Care.
They are incredible, world-class, with not just the efficiency that they steward the funds that are given to them by partners like us, but also the excellence they bring to the table.
So when you talk about that efficiency, you broke it down in a way that I didn't initially look at. I know that you all once gave that organization $100,000. Mm-hmm. What did they do with that money?
It's incredible. So we had realized, based on talking to community partners, that food insecurity was something that we needed to attack. We were out searching who's doing the best job at meeting this, and we went and visited one of Dare to Care's feeding sites. It was cool to see them feeding the kids right out of their community, and we knew we had a big, $100,000 is a lot of money for us to invest, and so we asked them how many meals for kids and families could they turn $100,000 into. And they said we can do approximately 3 meals a dollar. So if you think about that, $100,000 translating into over 300,000 meals, we were just mind blown.
Yeah.
And these were good meals too. You think of a school lunch, right? They were nutritious, enough of a caloric intake for the kids and the families. So it was amazing. The year after that, we came and partnered with them again because they had this vision to put food pantries in local schools. So we were able to help with Bowen Elementary's pantry, Maupin Elementary's pantry. It's pretty cool. At Maupin, their FRC, the Family Resource Coordinator, John Custis, actually reached out to Dare to Care, and he's like, hey, I need a fridge for the pantry. They gave him a fridge to store meat in. He's like, hey, I'm going to make deliveries throughout COVID to my families. They gave him the food to make deliveries, and it's just been really neat to watch us take our hands off, and the heroes of our community, like the servants at Dare to Care or men like John Custis, go out and feed the Ville.
And what you've done there, you've not just given Dare to Care the respect and the visibility and the accolades that they deserve, you've shown their level of expertise that comes behind it. Because one of the things that happens with these nonprofits is we see the effects of what they do, right? But we don't think about the brain power it takes to create the apparatus that allows them to do what they do. And you showed a lot of respect just by going to them and saying, hey, we've got this much money to give you. Can you flip it into something massive?
Yeah, one of the keys of serving your community well is not thinking that you have to come up with all the great ideas or come up with all the innovative strategies, because there are brilliant leaders out there who are experts in these different areas like food insecurity who know what they're doing. This is one of our core values as a church. Go find good partners and then jump on the bus with them. Ask, how can we help, right? Instead of trying to recreate the wheel.
So you mentioned go find the leaders. Claudia Coffey did that. She sat down with the team over at Dare to Care to find out exactly how they're helping to love the Ville.
The next generation of leadership is gearing up to move Dare to Care forward in our community. I'm joined by Vincent James, the new CEO and president. Congratulations, first of all.
Thank you, Claudia. I really appreciate that. It's an exciting time for our community. It's an exciting time for me, and I'm really excited to be here today.
Absolutely. I mean, you're no stranger to community partnerships. You've come from Metro government, where you're the chief of community buildings there. Talk a little bit. We want to talk about the partnership, obviously, you all have with Northeast Christian, but kind of how you hope to energize through your previous leadership, how you hope to energize Dare to Care and move it forward.
You know, one of the exciting things, and serving as the chief of community building, I got an opportunity to really connect with a lot of community partners, a lot of community-based organizations, a lot of nonprofits, many of which Dare to Care already partners with. And so, you know, they have very strong relationships in the community. And so with the additional community partners that I'm aware of and know and will be learning, I'm hoping to be able to really galvanize all of the community partners around the mission and vision in terms of what we're trying to do, but it's really about our community and how we can really invest ourselves in people, because I realize that people are our assets, and our community is only as good as the people in them. And so when you have the community come together and connecting in a way with a common goal and a common focus, you can really change some things, and that's what I'm hoping to do.
I feel like community is more important now than ever, right?
Yes, absolutely. If anything, we learned from last year in 2020, when you had the confluence of a pandemic and, protests for social justice, you really saw that it's so important to have community and to hear every voice in the community. No one can be left out. And that's what really endeared me to Dare to Care, because of their focus really in the heart, really wanting to touch the hearts of people with the basic human right of food, providing that food for individuals who don't have access to food. So we want to eliminate that. And while we're in the process of eliminating it, we want to be able to help those who are in need right immediately.
You all have a great partnership with Northeast Christian. Talk about that relationship you have with them and how you grow and nurture that.
We have an incredible partnership with Northeast Christian. We have started in 2018. Since that time, they've donated over $166,000 within the operations of Dare to Care to be able to allow people to have access to food. Not only did they partner in a way financially, but also the volunteers. We cannot operate this organization without volunteers, and it's so critical because that's our community partners. That's how we get out in the community with volunteers. And then they took a step to move into the community themselves in terms of not only do we want to just show up and volunteer, but how can we be an asset to the community? So it's really a critical partnership.
We're here in the Parkland location. This whole facility called the Community Kitchen, brand new, just about a year old now. How does this location and your mission right here play into your partnership with Northeast Christian?
When we think about the partnership with Northeast Christian and how that plays out in the community is so critical, because Northeast Christian is like many other partners that we partner with and work with, that they are an extension of, and we're just an extension of our community. When we have a desire to, end hunger in our community, we need partners, and Northeast Christian plays that role with us. They help us to be able to touch people's lives in ways that we couldn't do by ourselves. And so it's really important when we think about the relationships with our school system. We have over 30 partners in our after-school program, and we're feeding kids Monday through Friday. And so it's just an opportunity for individuals to volunteer, to be a part of that, to help to build out that infrastructure that is so critical for our desire to end hunger.
All right, Vincent, thank you so much.
No problem.
If people want to get involved, all you have to do is go to daretocare.org.
Still ahead here on Great Day Live, we're going to look at how the refugee communities in this community are being served through the work of Northeast Christian Church's Love the Ville. We'll have that coming up after the break.